Flag is up. They're all in line, and away they go. Heading towards the first of 11 fences, orchestra leader in the yellow silks on top. Easy Reach now speeding up from between horses to take the lead as they head towards the first of 11 fences. Easy Reach jumping with the lead. Orchestra leader in second, Arrow's Conquest with a cellar right alongside as they race towards the backside of the course and straighten away and head towards the second fence. Easy Reach on top. Call Me Sunny galloping up on the inside with orchestra leader, a cellar between horses as they're at the second fence and over that one safely. Easy Reach still setting the pace. Call Me Sunny and Daryl Nagel racing closest to him in second place as they head quickly towards the third fence. Call Me Sunny on top by about 2 lengths. Easy Reach, orchestra leader, Acela. Arrow's Conquest on the outside, Mystery Maze. Final Straw, GG Gal. Casual Creeper as the leader is over the fourth fence. Completing the field is Schoolhouse Woods and High She Soar. Galloping now towards the fifth fence. Call Me Sunny and Darren Nagel on top by about 2.5 lengths. Easy Reach right there in second place with orchestra leader. Acela galloping on in fourth place and Arrow's Conquest in fifth as they're nearing the next fence. Call Me Sunny has led from the backside to this point. Heading towards the next fence, Call Me Sunny all alone on the front end. Easy Reach races in second place. Orchestra's leader on the outside in third. Arrow's Conquest right behind him. And Acela down on the inside. Heading towards the fence in front of the stand. The 6 of 11 fences. Easy Reach regains the lead. Call Me Sunny on the inside in second place. Orchestra leader Arrow's Conquest on the outside in fourth place with Mystery Maid between horses. Casual Creeper is there also. Schoolhouse Woods, Final Straw on the outside. GG Gal. And completing the field is High She Soar. Interesting, Final Straw has pulled up, as has Easy Reach. 9 though remain, and Arrow's Conquest and Willie McCarthy have moved up on the outside to challenge Call Me Sunny for the lead, with Jeff Murphy and orchestra leader tucked in behind them, racing in third place. They straighten away down the backside. Call Me Sunny and Darren Nagel have regained the advantage. Arrow's Conquest continues to go well on the outside, now only about 1/4 of a length back in second place, making less than that as those two are matching strides as they race toward the next fence. This is the 9th of 11 fences coming up on the outside. Arrow's Conquest on the inside, Call Me Sunny. Orchestra leader, Casual Creeper and Patty Young have taken over third place and are moving a bit closer to the others as the leader is at the next fence. Arrow's Conquest and Call Me Sunny with Casual Creeper and orchestra leader. With only one more fence to clear, Arrow's Conquest now starting to separate just a bit from Call Me Sunny. Casual Creeper looks like the biggest threat to the leader. Heading towards the final fence. Arrow's Conquest on top. Casual Creeper has taken over second. Schoolhouse Woods is making a late charge on the outside under Jacob Roberts, taking over third at the fence. Arrow's Conquest on top. Schoolhouse Woods making a big move up on the outside and still hanging on the inside is Patty Young and Casual Creeper. They turn for home. Arrow's Conquest on top. Schoolhouse Woods gaining with every side on the front outside. Schoolhouse Woods now goes to the front and starting to draw away in the paddock. Casual Creeper by 2 1/4 lengths. Arrow's Conquest. Actually, that Casual Creeper was third. That Schoolhouse Woods the winner. Schoolhouse Woods.
The winner, number 4, Schoolhouse Woods. Owned by Ken Rose Farm, trained by Neil Morris, and ridden to victory by Jacob Roberts in the time of 3:56 and 2.
It went good. I was a bit worried I was too far back. After that, we started kind of getting closer to the group, and he's a funny horse, so there's not much I can do about it. He just kind of runs and jumps. He's just kind of a passenger. He kind of does whatever he wants, to be totally honest with you. I've seen that before, but the horse was ready. The horse went good. Neil had him ready, so thanks to the connections. Getting a lot of names.
The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go. Moon Sox goes to the lead at once. Cornhusker on the extreme outside with the gold cap. Brother Cy racing in third place. Drift Society on the outside. Dakota Slew. And straight to it completes this field that's charging down towards the first fence. Moon Sox on top. Cornhusker in second place. At the first fence, Moon Sox and Fritz Boniface jumping with about a quarter of a length advantage over Mark Beecher and Cornhusker. Brother Cy on the inside. Drift Society is racing in fourth place right alongside Brother Cy. Now moving up on the outside is Dakota Slew, and straight to it as they head towards the next fence. Moon Sox and Cornhusker setting a leisurely pace. Those two are about 2 1/4 lengths in front of Drift Society, who moves just a bit closer under Connor Hankin in third place. Brother Cy and Patty Young follow in fourth place, and Dakota Slew is on the outside with straight to it last, but only about 5 lengths, maybe 6 lengths off the lead. Tightly bunched fields. This is the first of 3 times to go around. Moon Sox has set most of the pace with Cornhusker right alongside. A half length separates those two as they gallop towards the next fence. Drift Society has taken over third place under Connor Hankin. Brother Cy and Patty Young in fourth with Dakota Slew alongside, and straight to it completing the field. They've got a long ways to go. They're heading now towards the fifth fence. Moon Sox is joined from the outside by Cornhusker and Mark Beecher. At the fence, Cornhusker on the outside, Moon Sox on the inside, followed by Drift Society, Brother Cy, Dakota Slew, and straight to it completes the field. 2 more times to go around. Moon Sox, Cornhusker, those two have been setting a very leisurely pace this first time around. Brother Cy on the inside in third place with Dakota Slew. Drift Society is there also is straight to it. Heading towards the sixth fence, Fritz Boniface and Moon Sox are joined from the outside by Cornhusker. Only a head separates those two. Now a bit more as Cornhusker goes better over the fence. Moon Sox follows in second place. Brother Cy in third. Dakota Slew, Drift Society, and straight to it. A long gallop between fences now. Cornhusker with the gold cap on the right, and Moon Sox with the white cap on the left. Those two are dueling for the lead and have been there throughout the race. Brother Cy and Dakota Slew stalking those two, as is Drift Society and straight to it, who's last but only about 6 lengths off the lead. They race now towards the seventh fence. Cornhusker and Moon Sox still setting the pace. Cornhusker on the outside with the lead. Moon Sox follows in second place. Dakota Slew and Darren Nagel with Brother Cy right alongside. Brother Cy in the red cap, Dakota Slew in the blue. Drift Society is alongside Dakota Slew, and straight to it is right behind them under Sean McDermott. Very tightly bunched as they straighten away down the backside and head towards the eighth fence. Moon Sox and Cornhusker taking turns setting the pace. Brother Cy sitting right off of those two and jumping well for Patty Young now moves up to challenge the leaders. Dakota Slew is only about a length farther back in fourth place with Drift Society, and straight to it as they gallop down the backside for the second of 3 times. Moon Sox and Cornhusker continuing to duel on the front end. At the fence, Moon Sox flies over that one and opens a 1-length advantage. Cornhusker in second place. Brother Cy in the red cap moving now into second place with Cornhusker right alongside Dakota Slew, Drift Society, and straight to it, content to let the others set the pace. At the ninth fence, Moon Sox has about a 1-length maybe a length and a quarter advantage over Cornhusker and Brother Cy, who race as a team. Dakota Slough follows in 4th place. Drift Society in 5th, but only about 3 or 4 lengths off the lead, and Straight to It completes this tightly bunched field. Galloping towards the 10th fence, Moon Sox is still the one to catch. Cornhusker still closest to him. Brother Cy follows in 3rd place. Dakota Slough on the outside of Drift Society, with Straight to It completing the field. They've got one more time to go around after this. Still anybody's horse race, as it's only 7 lengths or so from front to back. Galloping up the hill now towards the 11th fence, Moon Sox, Cornhusker, Brother Cy, with the red cap on the inside, now challenging the leaders and going to the front. Brother Cy on top. Moon Sox races in 2nd place, Cornhusker in 3rd, followed by Dakota Slough. Drift Society right alongside, and Straight to It. Heading towards the fence in front of the stand with one more time to go around. Brother Cy now sets the pace. Moon Sox goes well over that and challenges for the lead, with Cornhusker right behind those two. Drift Society between horses, with Dakota Slough on the outside, and Straight to It has moved a bit closer to the others. Still very tightly bunched, but Brother Cy is now leading the pack, racing up the hill towards the next fence. Brother Cy on top, Moon Sox, Cornhusker, Dakota Slough, Drift Society, Straight to It. Tightly bunched as they head towards the next. Brother Cy running and jumping with the lead. Moon Sox, that was Cornhusker losing his rider at the fence. Brother Cy now showing the way up the hill towards the next fence. Moon Sox races in 2nd place. Dakota Slough in 3rd. Right alongside is Straight to It, who now takes over 3rd. Brother Cy and Patty Young at the 14th fence with about a 3-length advantage, make it a bit less than that as Moon Sox jumps well over that fence. Dakota Slough on the outside, Straight to It, and Sean McDermott now making up ground on the inside, and Dakota Slough is right alongside. Brother Cy leading the pack, but now it's only by less than a length. In fact, we got a new leader. Dakota Slough and Darren Nagel have gone to the front. Brother Cy has come back again on the inside at the 3rd fence from home. The pace has definitely quickened as Dakota Slough is now opened up about a 3 to 4 length advantage over Brother Cy. Straight to It races in 3rd place. With only 2 more fences to go, Dakota Slough is speeding away from Brother Cy. He's running and jumping on the front end. Brother Cy trying to come back in 2nd place, and Straight to It with a lot of ground to make up. Moon Sox in 4th with only 1 more fence to go. Darren Nagel heads Dakota Slough towards the last. They're at the last fence, and Dakota Slough is over the fence safely and has a nice lead. Brother Cy's quickening a bit. Dakota Slough is going to have to be roused a bit to hold off Brother Cy, who's gaining ground with every stride. Dakota Slough on top. Brother Cy races in 2nd place. It might be too little too late because Dakota Slough is leading as they come down through the stretch. Dakota Slough with Brother Slough trying to get there. Dakota Slough, Brother Cy, Straight to It.
Cindy! Yeah, Darren won that race. We didn't do much. We got him fit, but they're a very good fit.
The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go in the W. Gary Baker Memorial. Speeding up to take the lead, Forgotten Man on top. Power of One follows in 2nd place. Able Deputy with Dahoud alongside. Forgotten Man leads over the first of 11 fences. Power of One follows in second place. Able Deputy in the yellow cap racing in third. Manacor moving through on the inside to join Dahoud, who races in fourth. Straighten away down the backside. Forgotten Man on top by about 2.5 lengths. At the fence is Forgotten Man, Power of One, Able Deputy, Dahoud jumping into third place, followed by Able Deputy, Sharp Numbers, Manacor, Bob LeBeau staying on all together, and Broxbourne completes the field as they head towards, and the leader is over the third fence. That's Forgotten Man on top. Power of One has been pressing the pace from the beginning, and Dahoud is sitting right off of those two in third as they clear the next fence. One more time to go around after this. Forgotten Man has had the lead from the start. Willie McCarthy setting the pace on Forgotten Man. It's a gap of about 2 lengths to Power of One. Dahoud, Manacor, Able Deputy, Sharp Numbers, Bob LeBeau staying on the outside all together, and Broxbourne completes the field. As they head now towards the 5th of 11 fences, Forgotten Man jumping with the lead. Power of One stalking Forgotten Man. Dahoud on the outside in the orange silks in third. Manacor tucked in behind those three as he saves ground around the turn and heads towards the 6th fence. Forgotten Man setting the pace most of the way. Power of One in second place. Dahoud following in 4th place, with Manacor alongside those two vying for third. Able Deputy, Sharp Numbers, Bob LeBeau staying on all together, and Broxbourne completes the field as they race towards the next fence. This tightly bunched field has been led most of the way by Forgotten Man. Power of One racing in second place. Over the 7th fence, Forgotten Man goes, still holding on to the lead. Power of One closest to him in second place as they race around the turn. Manacor joins Power of One, those two dueling for second. Heading now towards the 8th of 11 fence, Forgotten Man still on top. Manacor and Patty Young taking over second place and now moving up alongside Forgotten Man. Manacor and Forgotten Man, Power of One, Sharp Numbers is rallying to take over third over the 9th fence. Manacor and Patty Young, they're the ones to catch. Forgotten Man still going well on the outside with only 3 more fences to go. Manacor has the lead. Forgotten Man all together is now moving up on the inside to challenge for the leaders. They race towards the next fence. Manacor still with the lead. Forgotten Man still holding on in second place. Sharp Number and all together on the inside. All together now putting his head out in front as they race towards the final fence. All together, Sean Jones on top, or Sam Jones on top. All together now starting to ease away from Sharp Number, with Manacor following in third and Forgotten Man in fourth. As they turn for home, all together has widened his advantage to at least 4 or 5 lengths. Bob LeBeau making a late move on the outside, trying to catch Sharp Number for second, but it's all going to be all together. All together. Bob LeBeau, Sharp Numbers, and Manacor.
The results now, the third race of W. Gary Baker Memorial, given by the Friends of W. Gary Baker and presented by Tony Workman, Mark Nance, and the Friends of W. Gary Baker are now official. The winner, number 2, altogether, owned by Andre Brewster and Sheila Williams, trained by Jack Fisher, and ridden to victory by Sam Jones in a time of 3:58 flat.
Yeah, I was very pleased with the way everything went. He settled lovely because he can be a little bit keen. And when I've asked him, he's quickened up nicely and drawn away and won the race well. He's been running solidly all summer in the Grade 1s at Saratoga and Belmont, and without winning, just getting place. But it was great confidence booster for him to get his head in front and do it nicely.
The flag is up. They're all in line. And they're off and running. Adios Diablo on the outside, Sumo Power on the inside. Those two vying for the lead. Adios Diablo takes the lead. Sumo Power follows in second place, followed by Here Comes Badness. Country Cousin in the yellow silks racing in fourth place. Golden Slammer and Leah Vaughn off the pace as they head towards the first fence. Adios Diablo and Karen Norris jumping with the lead. Here comes Badness on the outside of Sumo Power. Those two racing in second and third. Sumo Power second. Here comes Badness third, followed by Country Cousin. Golden Slammer on the outside and Leah Vaughn. Two more times to go around. Adios Diablo went to the front shortly after the drop of the flag. Sumo Power following in second place under Patty Young as they jump the fence in front of the stand. Adios Diablo, Sumo Power, Here Comes Badness, Country Cousin. Leah Vaughn and Golden Slammer completes the field, strung out just a bit as they race down the hill towards the next fence. Sumo Power still in second place, right behind Adios Diablo. Here comes Badness in the yellow cap, racing in third place under James Slater. Country Cousin, Leah Vaughn, and Golden Slammer as the leader is heading towards the third fence. That's Adios Diablo, who's made most of the running to this stage. Sumo Power racing closest to him in second place, followed by Here Comes Badness. Country Cousin, Golden Slammer on the outside of Leah Vaughn. Golden Slammer completing the field. Racing up the hill towards the backside, Adios Diablo continues to set the pace. He's on top by about 3.5 to 4 lengths. Sumo Power follows in second place, and Here Comes Badness as they're at the fourth fence. Adios Diablo running and jumping with the lead. Sumo Power is about 5 lengths back, racing in second place with Here Comes Badness close up in third. Country Cousin, Leah Vaughn, and Golden Slammer, the trailers, as they race down the backside. Another time to go around after this. Adios Diablo leads over the next fence by about 4.5 lengths. Sumo Power has been second most of the way. He's joined now from the outside by Here Comes Badness. Those two racing as a team in second place, about 4 lengths behind the leader. At the sixth fence, Adios Diablo still with the lead. Here Comes Badness and James Slater moving just a bit closer in second place, followed by Sumo Power. Country Cousin and Mark Beecher content to let the others set the pace, sitting in a good spot in fourth. Annie Yeager has moved a bit closer with Golden Slammer, and Leah Vaughn and Jeff Murphy completing this field as the leader is at and over the seventh fence. Adios Diablo, Here Comes Badness in second place. Sumo Power follows in third with Mark Beecher and Country Cousin in fourth. Golden Slammer moving up on the outside, and Leah Vaughn completing the field as they race towards the next fence. One more time to go around after this. This is the 8th of 15 fences. Adios Diablo has made all of the running to this point. Here Comes Badness, stalking him from second place, followed by Sumo Power. Country Cousin on the outside, Golden Slammer, and Leah Vaughn last in the field, but only about 6-7 lengths at the most off the lead. Heading towards the ninth fence, the fence in front of the stand, it's Adios Diablo. Here Comes Badness is about 2.5 lengths back in second place. Sumo Power follows in third with Country Cousin. Leah Vaughn and Golden Slammer now completes this tightly bunched field. Long gallop between fences here. Adios Diablo still setting the pace. Sumo Power on the inside, and Here Comes Badness. Those two are sitting right behind the leader with Country Cousin saving ground on the inside, Leah Vaughn alongside, and Golden Slammer. They head now towards the 10th of 15 fences, and Here Comes Badness has moved up on the outside of Adios Diablo, challenging for the lead. They race towards the next beacon. Adios Diablo saves ground on the inside. Here comes Badness right alongside. Sumo Power right behind them. Country Cousin moving through on the inside and saving ground around the turn. Leah Vaughn making up some ground, and Golden Slammer on the outside. And anybody's horse race as they jump the next fence. Adios Diablo led for a good portion, but now here comes Badness has taken control. Adios Diablo in second place. Here comes Country Cousin and Mark Beecher making a good move up on the inside to join the leaders. Adios Diablo is coming back again in the middle of the course to regain the advantage, and here comes Badness on the outside taking the lead. Here comes Badness on top with 3 fences to go. Adios Diablo in second place, Country Cousin in third, and Golden Slammer races in fourth place and joins Country Cousin in the race for third. It's tight on the front end where here comes Badness, Adios Diablo, Country Cousin in third, Golden Slammer. Leah Vaughn is there also. Anybody's horse race still as they race towards the second last. Adios Diablo has gone to the front. That was Leah Vaughn dropping at that fence. Country Cousin moves up on the outside now to challenge for the lead as Adios Diablo leads towards the next fence. Country Cousin on the outside. Adios Diablo in second place. Here comes Badness in third. Country Cousin now starting to ease away just a little bit from Adios Diablo, but Adios Diablo is being asked for more by Karen Norris. They turn for home, and they've only got 1/8 of a mile to go. Mark Beecher and Country Cousin on the outside. Adios Diablo is going to have to settle for second here because Country Cousin has won it by 2 1/4 lengths. Adios Diablo. Here comes Badness. Golden Slammer.
Race went very well. The horse jumped super. It's all credit to Julie Gamina. She's waited on me to ride this horse, and to be fair, this is the first time he's ridden the maiden, and she's produced him brilliant today. And he's dug deep and won it nicely, I think. He's a classy horse.
The flag is up. They're all in line and they're off and running. Overwhelming on the inside in the middle of the course. Storyville now speeding up. Class Cherokee from between horses. Blazing Burl moves up on the extreme outside with the red cap with Perfect Union right alongside and Fluent in third. Tightly bunched over the first fence with Blazing Burl on top. Perfect Union saving ground as they race into the turn, as is Fluent, who has now gone to the front. Fluent, Blazing Burl on the outside. Perfect Union following in third place as they head towards the second of 11 fences. Blazing Burl has a share lead. Here comes Western Exchange and Jody Petty to take the lead. Western Exchange on top. Fluent follows in second place. Blazing Burl jumping in third with Perfect Union on the outside of Overwhelming. King of All Diamonds follows with Storyville, Handsome Hoyt, and Class Cherokee. Class Cherokee moving up a bit. This is the first of 2 times to go around. Western Exchange and Jody Petty on top by a little bit more than 2 lengths. Fluent follows in second place. Blazing Burl in third, Overwhelming with Perfect Union between horses. King of All Diamonds, Storyville is there also. Class Cherokee as the leader is at and over the 5th fence. It's Western Exchange on top. Fluent following in second place under Darren Nagel as they race around the turn and head towards the 6th fence. Western Exchange going nicely on the front end, followed by Fluent. Blazing Burl is there also. At the fence in front of the stand, Western Exchange by about 3.5 lengths. Blazing Burl, Fluent on the outside. Perfect Union, King of All Diamonds, Overwhelming is there also with Storyville. Class Cherokee and Handsome Hoyt completes the field. They race up the hill now towards the 7th fence. Western Exchange took the lead going down the backside and has maintained it till this point. Western Exchange on top, Blazing Burl close to the place throughout, with Perfect Union racing in 3rd place. At the fence, Western Exchange, and that's Fluent pulling up. Racing around the turn and heading towards the backside for the final time, Western Exchange has widened his advantage to at least 6 or 7 lengths. Blazing Burl following in 2nd place. Overwhelming moving up on the inside of Perfect Union as the leader is over the 8th fence. It's Western Exchange on top. Overwhelming now starting to make up some ground under Sean McDermott as they race midway down the backside. Western Exchange has the lead. Overwhelming on the extreme outside, King of All Diamonds, and Perfect Union races in 3rd. Overwhelming now regaining 3rd place. King of All Diamonds and Jacob Roberts on the outside in 2nd place with Overwhelming right alongside, and they're only less than a length behind Western Exchange. Tightly bunched on the front end, King of All Diamonds going to the front. King of All Diamonds is Jacob Roberts on top. Overwhelming follows in 2nd place. Western Exchange has dropped back into 4th place as Perfect Union takes over 3rd. At the last fence, King of All Diamonds jumping with the lead. Overwhelming in 2nd place. Perfect Union in 3rd. Western Exchange as they're straggling in the back of the field. Racing on the front end, though, in the stretches, Jacob Roberts and King of All Diamonds. Overwhelming in 2nd place. King of All Diamonds on top. Overwhelming goes to the inside in the stretch. King of All Diamonds trying to hold off Overwhelming, and he does. King of All Diamonds by just a bit more than a length. Gives Jacob Roberts his 2nd win today, as it does Neil Morris, the trainer. The flag is up. The flag is still up. They're all in line, and they're off and running. Jake's Mandate on the extreme outside. Tahoe Lake in the black silks now leading towards the 1st fence. Canyon Road races in 2nd place with Sal the Barber close up in 3rd. At the 1st fence, Tahoe Lake, Sal the Barber, Heroic Royal moving up on the inside with the red cap as they race around the turn and head towards the 2nd fence. Tahoe Lake, Sal the Barber follows in 2nd place. Heroic Royal, Loves Me Not, the gray now taking over 3rd place as they head towards the 2nd fence. Tahoe Lake on top, Sal the Barber right alongside. Canyon Road on the extreme outside in the pink cap. Loves Me Not follows, as does Beamer. Polarity on the inside of Heroic Royal. Jake's Mandate and Respectful Ed completes the field as they head quickly towards the next fence. Dueling on the front end, Tahoe Lake and Robbie Walsh with the lead in the black silks. Sal the Barber follows in 2nd place. Loves Me Not on the inside of Canyon Road. 300 on the outside of Beamer. Heroic Royal, Polarity, Jake's Mandate, and Respectful Ed as they head towards the 5th of 11 fences. Tahoe Lake has made most of the running, with Sal the Barber pressing the pace. Sal the Barber now goes to the front under Willie McCarthy. Sal the Barber with the lead as they race towards the 6 of 11 fences. Tahoe Lake follows in second place. Beamer making up ground with Loves Me Not in third. Beamer in fourth. Canyon Road in fifth. Sal the Barber running and jumping on the front end under Willie McCarthy. Tahoe Lake follows in second place on the inside. Beamer, Loves Me Not. Canyon Road on the outside of 300 with Polarity. Heroic Royal, Jake's Mandate, and Respectful Ed. Everybody still has a shot as this field is relatively tightly bunched. Tahoe Lake, Sal the Barber. Those two have been on the pace throughout. They head now towards the 7th. With Sal the Barber on the inside, Tahoe Lake in the middle of the field. On the outside, Canyon Road going well as they head for the backside, the final time to go around. Sal the Barber cuts the corner and has about a 3/4 of a length advantage over Tahoe Lake. Beamer 300 advancing from between horses as they jump the 8th fence. Sal the Barber running and jumping with the lead. 300 follows in second place as they head towards the next fence. Canyon Road driving back in the 4th. On top, Sal the Barber with only 3 more fences to go. He's got about a length and a half advantage. 300 follows in second place. Canyon Road on the outside of Tahoe Lake. Beamer's there also with Heroic Royal. They've got a little bit less than a half mile to run yet. Sal the Barber, who's been on the pace throughout, now has about a 2 1/4 to 2 1/2 length advantage. 300 going well in second place, and Heroic Royal is making up ground under Harry Haynes in third. They clear the last fence. Sal the Barber is the one to catch. It's Sal the Barber heading into the final 3/16 of a mile with about a 6 to 7 length lead. Sal the Barber on his way. Tightly bunched in second place, but they're all going to have to settle for runners-up. Sal the Barber, home alone. Sal the Barber and Willie McCarthy. Jake's Mandate photo for third.
In the winner's circle now, the number 5, Sal the Barber, Willie McCarthy aboard. Unofficial winner of the 6th race.
The flag is up. Which can only mean it is now post time. They're all in line. And they're off and running. Brief Holiday on the inside with Quadrant right alongside. 10 times the trouble, speeding up from between horses, and here comes Eastbound Train on the outside. Brief Holiday leading towards the 1st of 11 fences. Eastbound Train on the outside. Quadrant vying for the lead and taking the lead as they race around the turn. Quadrant on top under Karen Norris as they straighten away down the backside. Brief Holiday moves up on the outside to take the lead. Quadrant dropping back in the third. Eastbound Train on the outside in second. Over the second fence they go, and they're very tightly bunched on the front end. Brief Holiday has his head out in front. Right behind him is Quadrant on the outside. Eastbound Train. And here comes 10 times the trouble, racing and jumping in 4th place with Massive Markets on the outside in 5th. Touchdown, Tony Portamento and Cloud Top completes the field as they head quickly to and over the 4th fence. Quadrant and Karen Norris with a slight advantage. Brief Holiday forcing the pace throughout under Robbie Walsh. Heading towards the next fence, dueling on the front end, Quadrant and Brief Holiday. Eastbound Road and David Byrne on the outside in third. And right alongside him is 10 Times the Trouble. Master of Markets follows in fifth place as we're at the 5th of 11 fence. Moving up on the outside to gain the lead is Brief Holiday now as Quadrant settles in second place on the inside, but he's now moving closer as they race towards the fence in front of the stand. Quadrant in the blue silks on the inside, Brief Holiday on the outside. Eastbound Train with 10 Times the Trouble right alongside. Portamento, Master of Markets, Touchdown Tony, and completing the field is Cloud Top. Last time to go around, they galloped towards the 7th of 11 fences. Brief Holiday with the slightest of leads. Quadrant on the inside in second place. Eastbound Train is there also with 10 Times the Trouble between horses. Touchdown Tony, Master of Markets, Portamento, and Cloud Top at the 7th fence. Brief Holiday still with a very slight advantage under Robbie Walsh. Quadrant will save ground around the turn. Those two matching strides with Brief Holiday now separating by about a half a length from Quadrant. Eastbound Train at the 8th fence in third place. Brief Holiday now on top by about a length and a half. Here comes 10 Times the Trouble and Bernie Dalton to take over second place as Quadrant drops back into third. Over the next fence, 10 Times the Trouble challenging Brief Holiday. Brief Holiday still with a slight advantage. 10 Times the Trouble in third. Eastbound Train races in third. Quadrant on the inside in fourth place. Portamento in fifth. The race is on the front end where Brief Holiday, who has made most of the running, still maintains the lead. 10 Times the Trouble racing in second place and moving just a bit closer to the leader as they head towards the final fence. Brief Holiday on top, 10 Times the Trouble in second place. Moving up on the outside, Eastbound Train and David Byrne trying to get there from third place. On the front end, Brief Holiday trying to hold off 10 Times the Trouble. Brief Holiday on the inside, 10 Times the Trouble on the outside. 10 Times the Trouble puts his head out in front. Brief Holiday comes back again on the inside, and they duel through the stretch. 10 Times the Trouble to win this in by 3/4 of a length. Brief Holiday races in second place. Eastbound Train and Master of Markets.
The winner, number 8, 10 Times the Trouble, followed by Ormado Stable, trained by Catherine Nelson, and ridden the victory by Bernie Dalton at the time of 4:06.3.
Sad on him, but he jumped great and travelled, and he started hanging a little bit halfway to the last and the second last, and it was kind of a matter of just not getting there too soon because he was going to need the other horse on his inside to kind of keep him straight because he was hanging pretty bad. But he seems like he's just still very green and learning his job, but I think he'll be fine.
The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go. Out in the middle of the course, Hallam going to the front with Skillet Glacier right alongside, racing in second, actually a little bit behind Hallam, as they head towards the first fence. Hallam in the green silk, Skillet Glacier, Pagan Cat is there also, as is Papa Carlos, who's making up ground on the inside. They race around the turn and head towards the second fence. Hallam has the lead. Papa Carlos in second place, Pagan Cat. On the outside, Skillet Glacier Radical Chick racing in 5th place as they jump the second fence. Hallam running and jumping with the lead. Papa Carlos racing in 2nd place. Pagan Cat follows in 3rd with Skillet Glacier. Radical Chick, yes, it's showtime. Outplay moving up on the outside of Entod We Trust. Skunk and Ice Needle completes the field. First of 2 times to go around, Hallam has made most of the running. Papa Carlos racing in 2nd place. They drop out of our view just momentarily, and Pagan Cat comes back into view with the lead, with Hallam right alongside. Papa Carlos follows in 3rd place. Skillet Glacier on the outside. Radical Chick follows with In Todd We Trust. Yes, it's showtime is there also, with Outplaying on the outside. As the leaders are at and over the 5th fence, Pagan Cat and Jeff Murphy on top. They've got a slight advantage over Hallam, who's made most of the running. Pagan Cat in the middle of the course, vying for the lead, with Papa Carlos on the inside in 3rd, followed by Skillet Glacier. At the 6th fence, Hallam will be there first. Pagan Cat jumping in 2nd place. Papa Carlos, Skillet Glacier, Radical Chick. Yes, it's showtime is there also. Completing the field as they race up the hill towards the next fence, Hallam and Pagan Cat, those 2 vying for the lead. Radical Chick has now moved a bit closer to the others as they head towards the 7th fence. Hallam on the extreme outside, Pagan Cat on the inside, Skillet Glacier, Radical Chick advancing on the inside under Willie McCarthy as they race around the turn. Straighten away down the backside, Hallam has regained the lead. He's on top by a little bit more than a length. Pagan Cat has dropped back into 3rd as Radical Chick has taken over 2nd and now wants to share the lead. Hallam on top, though, by about a half length. Radical Chick follows in 2nd place. Skillet Glacier moving up on the outside in 3rd under Sam Jones as they're over the 3rd last and dueling on the front end, Radical Chick and Hallam. Skillet Glacier races in 3rd place, Pagan Cat in 4th. The race is on the front end where Radical Chick and Hallam now with the lead. Radical Chick follows in 2nd place, less than a length back. And it's a gap of at least 5 or 6 more lengths to the rest of the field as they race towards the final fence. Radical Chick on the inside, Hallam on the outside, and Skunk and Jacob Roberts have taken over 3rd place, and they're moving a bit closer to the leaders. Hallam jumps to last with a very slight advantage. Radical Chick moving up on the inside, Hallam on the outside. Skunk is rallying also as they race into the final furlong. Hallam has the lead on the outside. Radical Chick is on the inside. Radical Chick saving ground around the final turn. Hallam trying to get there from the outside. It's Radical Chick and Hallam. We've got a photo finish. No doubt In Todd We Trust was 3rd. It's in the hands of the placing judges.
You might want to take the sunglasses off.
They're all in line. And away they go. Fall colors on the inside. Prima Facie right alongside, now going to the front under Ross Garrity. Fall colors follows in 2nd place, now taking a share of the lead. Wahoo follows in 3rd place under Jacob Roberts. They've got one more time to go around after this. Fall colors now on top. Prima Facie races in 2nd place, followed by Wahoo, Wolverton, Vladikov, and Tutuola completes the field. Fall Colors and Patty Young showing the way. Ross Garrity right off of him with Prima Facie in second place. Wahoo following in third with Wolverton on the inside. Vladikov and Tutuola completes the field as they race towards the backside of the course. Fall Colors has made most of the running. Prima Facie right behind him in second place. Wahoo follows in third, only about 3 lengths off the lead. He's followed by Wolverton, Vladikov, and Tutuola. Fall Colors continues to set the pace. Wahoo now moving up within a length of the leader with Prima Facie right alongside. Those two matching strides about a length and a quarter or a length and a half behind Fall Colors. Fall Colors on top. Wahoo on the inside, Prima Facie on the outside. Wolverton and Jeff Murphy now making up some ground from the outside in fourth place, and it's a good ways back to Vladikov and Tutuola. Fall Colors, though, continuing to set the pace as they race to within a quarter of a mile of the finish line. Wahoo, though, now speeding up on the outside and taking the lead. Wahoo on top as they turn for home. Wolverton in second place, Fall Colors in third. Wahoo and Jacob Roberts in hand and in command. Wahoo!
The unofficial order finished now 6-5-1-3. 6-5-1-3, the unofficial order. It's not official yet.